Hello guys, and welcome here to the Lyft National Series. Today we present to you the Henry 180 at Road America, our first road course here on the Lyft National schedule. And today joining us is one of the winningest drivers in Jello Cup Series in the last 2 years. It's Zach Fitzwater.
Thanks for having me on, Brian.
Yeah, thanks for joining us once again here. So we got a lot to get to here. We, of course, are very close to the playoffs. We have a double points race next race. Is this a sense of urgency for a lot of these guys entering today?
I would say so, with Collins on pole, but yeah, if there's a temp on back in points, they need a good run today.
Absolutely, and of course, there are 12 different winners this season so far. Actually, I believe it's 13 now. We have yet to have a multi-win team this year. I imagine that's weighing on a lot of guys as well, being that it's just so tricky to get into a 12-team playoff with 26 races.
Yeah, definitely, and with 13 winners, somebody's gonna get cut, so, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, and I gotta ask as well, it's Road America, it's their first road course. Some of these guys may have never seen a road course before. What do we expect here at Road America? You are a former winner here in the Jello Cup side.
That's correct. Field knowledge, chaos, probably somebody's gonna send it and wreck themselves into somebody else, so... It's a big of unknowns, but...
Oh, man. So a lot of memeable moments, you believe?
Yeah.
Well, we have 7 laps to make that happen. And of course, again, it's also a tricky schedule coming up. We've got Darlington up next. We got Daytona after the Thanksgiving break, and we got Pocono after that. So definitely a diverse amount of tracks for these guys, or diverse tracks for these guys.
Yeah, true.
Oh boy, and we're going to get ready to get going here. As mentioned, Michael Collins is on the pole. To his outside is a former road course winner in the Carvana side. It's Verodamar Otts. Before we get going as well, you got any picks for today's race here?
I don't know. I would say Collins, but all other drivers are hunting down their first road course win, so it's like anybody can win on a road course.
Oh yeah, and the pit strategy will definitely change it up as well. I'm not sure how many guys are going to be willing to gamble on a 4-mile road course, but we've seen some crazy things. So, yeah, I definitely have to lean toward Dave Hashey. He's got to be the favorite entering today, being the Carvana road course champion. So, we'll have to keep an eye on him and the other competitors here, as we'll be right back in just a moment. We're going to roll the intro and we'll be back with your starting lineup here on GCN. You are watching the Gaming Collaboration Network, home of the Jello Cup Series.
Oh man, through turns 3 and 4, we're going to have ourselves another photo finish, and I believe this time the 43 Tim Randolph will win at Daytona.
The Lyft National Series. Here we go. They make their way through turn 3 and 4. The pace car will peel off. And for the first time ever, the Lyft National Series is green here at Daytona. The Hitachi Truck Series. And here we go. The pace truck is gonna peel off. And for the first time ever in GCN history, we have a truck series, and we are underway under the lights here at Daytona in Tuesday night heat. start for us. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Alright, here we go. The starting lineup is on the left-hand side of your screen, and Zach, I gotta ask you, what are your keys here at Road America?
Survive, and survive. Survive the ball, maybe you have a chance of winning.
Oh yeah. This is one of the trickiest courses, but one of the best courses in all of America here. Some guys getting a little squirrely back there, but they're coming up the hill. And Zach, it's your call.
Alright, as the safety car comes in, and waiting for the flag. And green flag.
Oh boy, they're already fanning out at the back.
Free wide, oh boy, this might get chaotic.
And Michael Collins back here. Oh, you see some of them running a little wide, not too bad.
Wow, everybody made it through turn 3. Love to see it.
Yeah, that's surprising. As we look on back here, still some 2-3 wide action. Oh,
Oh, no.
here we go, some beating and banging. And this is probably one of the bigger passing zones here.
Yeah, definitely. As long as you don't get wrecked.
And up front, Michael Collins has it for now. But Brodemar Otts is chasing, and one thing we were actually discussing before we started here is our excitement for the Cup Series to go here. Of course, the Cup Series will be here on July 4th weekend next year. Oh man. Yeah, Zach, I gotta ask you, who would be your pick if the Cup ran here next year? Or when the Cup runs here?
If this is a big gift in my opinion. If Colleague runs the road courses, I'm picking Allmendinger. That's if.
I could see it, honestly. Allmendinger, of course, a road course master. We know Colleague is expressing some interest possibly in the 2022 season. So that would be a good fit. As Michael Collins will lead the opening lap. You see, they've really singled out. No real passing going on right now.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, just a little bit. Here goes Gene Sanford. Of course, will we see, because we've seen it in the past here at Road America, will we see some short pitting?
It really depends if somebody, like, way back, 15 or back in points, decides to do the undercut and tries to pull some bonsai move strategy. I could see that happening, but for these cars, it really depends.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's definitely a lot of pit strategies you can choose from. Of course, this only being a 7-lap race, I don't anticipate there's really many options. Let's look on back, really no battles anywhere back here. Up the 65 and the 89, but that kind of dissipates there. And you'd also mentioned before we started, this guy's on a bit of a hot streak over on other series on road courses. Max Anderson.
I mean, I won't be surprised he pulls off a win, since he is pretty much a master of courses ever leagues. But yeah, it's like, what? Oh, okay.
Yep, we do have
Alright.
some short pitting. And
That didn't take long.
yeah. Oh man. 2 laps in, we have our first pit stops, and Max Anderson to the race lead. You see I'm back, some of these guys at the back of the pack. Now the big thing is I'm sure they're going to want to turn some of their fastest laps here, because obviously they could lose a lot of time on the pit lane by staying out an extra lap and those guys getting the fresh tires on the pit lane.
That's true. If they do stay on another lap, they're kind of gonna lose the race anyways.
Absolutely. And you know, this could be good for Max Anderson though, because he gets the clean air running up front, and now he's not held up by anybody in front, so he can kind of just run his own race here.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't make a mistake before he pits, then he's good to go on clean air anyway. So if he does get pressure behind before he pits, then that's gonna be a different ball game.
Absolutely. And Carter Joey's big mission here, he's going to want to get as close as he can. But of course, the 32 team could make a mistake on pit road.
Oh, that's true. Pit crew decides to
Yeah.
pull Kevin Harvick. Pit crew, man.
Or like your pit crew, because I know you've gotten angry at your pit crew.
Yes.
Oh boy, hopefully none of that for Max Anderson here. As here we go. We should expect them this time. And we do. Nobody here is going to be extra gutsy and stay out an extra lap. And look at the separation that 66 has got.
Wow. Oh, I guess 66 did have a good test stop.
Wow. But does he have enough fuel?
That's a good question. Let's see when it comes to relation to Anderson now.
Oh boy, if he got that much of a launch on the 5, I anticipate, yep, exactly what I thought. Of course, them merging is going to cause a little bit of an issue too. And somehow we make it clean. Up front, there was a battle for second. Frodo Marat hangs on to his position.
Anderson lost a few spots after that first round stop. Could be the only stop, but
Yeah.
I see a lot of weird things happen in these races. Fuel
Fair.
mileage coming to point.
Very true, and you won one on fuel strategy last season over in the Cup.
Oh yeah, got lucky.
So, I think those guys, though, that pitted the lap later, they will definitely have some form of advantage here. And obviously, Dave Hashey is leading all those guys who stayed out the extra lap. It could be a big day for the former road course champ if he can get the job done. But what we're seeing up front, of course, the leader is Michael Collins, and the storyline of the season has been how dominant these small teams have been. And hey, why should we expect any different on a road course, right?
Exactly.
Oh man. But Michael Collins, I think he's been a little quiet over here on the Lyft National side, and on the Cup side, he's been up there battling with your favorite person, that guy,
Yes.
for the points lead.
I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest, on that one.
Oh man. We'll have to see if he hangs on tomorrow to the points lead. Or how much of a points lead he'll have, rather. He will hang on to it because he's got like a 60-something point lead right now.
Oh my, oh, I thought they were going off your mic.
Yeah, Casey Naneko thinks better of it. Of course, your Charlotte winner. And now he'll try to help out the one. And the one... Oh yeah, and the one's going to want to outbrake him here, probably, or drive deeper. I think the one's got it.
Maybe... Wow, yeah.
On the outside, he gets...
Ooh. That was close being a wreck.
Oh wow, and see they're 5 seconds ahead, though, for Michael Collins. But it's a 4-mile trek. A lot of ground could be made up.
Yeah, and I don't think the 66 is saving him any deal at all. I think he's just running qualifying laps.
Oh yeah, he's probably, oh my gosh, at 213.278 compared to a 214.550 for the second place car. He's just in a league of his own. And lap times show that. But he's pitting. So will the one.
And Anderson stays out.
But does he have enough fuel? And for the 66, they got such a cushion. Is this like they can make any mistake and they could come out with a lead?
Maybe, but if that 66 does make a big mistake, then
They're not even gonna try to do that. 2 tires and they'll come out with the lead, or they'll come out in front. Kind of a gutsy call.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Hold out for the lead there.
Yeah, Nick Smith is right there. Of course, Max Anderson is leading.
That's the second gap to the third and fourth for now.
Yeah, they're really gapping each other here, and maybe it's just those Supras. Maybe those Supras are able to move just a little bit better through these corners. I mean, 'cause look at how far Michael Collins got ahead there.
Yeah.
So, Toyota's definitely brought something here that they can work with.
The only question is, does Anderson have the fuel to make it one more lap?
Of course, that will be the big question here as they come through the final corners and will likely be coming to the pit lane. And do they just go a splash of fuel and go?
Answer is, he's pitting.
Yeah, they're gonna pit. Dylan Ibrahimian's coming in.
It's like everybody else is pitting.
Yep. That guy Dustin Davis is pitting. And that should hand the lead back to Michael Collins as we got the white flag. It's 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes.
And let's see, Anderson, the answer is...
Oh, barely.
Oh, wow.
Definitely
Barely.
Definitely it was relayed to him. I'm assuming a lot of these leaders knew, hey, these guys went 2 tires. You can't let that 66 win by like 10 seconds.
Now let's see if Anderson can catch up to him. And Nick Smith got good pissed off too. He's in front.
Oh yeah. But what's working against Max Anderson right now and the 9 is that they did fuel only. Michael Collins has 2 fresh on the right side. So we'll see how 2 versus 0 pays out.
I don't think Anderson can get there. He doesn't have enough time unless the 66 does a massive mistake.
And we've seen some guys run wide. It's not out of the question. And you see there, he's just gapping him.
Yeah. I think Anderson went a bit low the carousel. I think I'd seal for it for Michael Collins.
Yeah. And one thing to keep in mind with Michael Collins, his friend there, Mitchell Collins, who of course sponsors our last lap, he was the road course champ in season 2 for Carvana. So maybe some notes were relayed. As through the final corners, Michael Collins will climb the hill one more time, and he's going to win the first ever Lyft National Series road course race here at Road America.
That was one hell of a draw, if I can say that much.
It was definitely I guess you could say it was a crew chief's race at the end of the day. No cautions, per usual.
Yeah. And no wrecks. Surprising.
Yeah.
No engine failure. That's a surprise.
Yeah, that was very surprising, but congratulations to Michael Collins. And of course, we'll have to see if he can repeat when we come back here tomorrow for the Cup Series. Dave Hashey, he gets 4th after all that. So a good day for the 1 team. But hey, we want to thank you guys for watching. Zach, we want to thank you for joining us here.
Thanks for having me on.
Yes, and we will show you your results and standings, and hey, we'll both see you here tomorrow for the Jello Cup Series race. If not, we will see you Monday night for the Lyft National race from Darlington. Till then, goodbye everyone.